toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cyclones will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So USF's offense will go to work first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
To the air, it's Mooney using the quick game. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
The Bulls in the hurry up. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The field goal is no good, and the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So Iowa State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Rides to back and leaves it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The give to the tailback. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking downfield, it's Moran. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Cyclones have their offense in high gear. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Gives it on the option.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They feed him again. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Makes the grab on 3rd. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Cyclones! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Colorado found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A prime example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Boulder. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have in the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On the move.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Makes the grab. It's Riggs. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Mooney. Quickly complete. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big Iowa State sending the offense back out. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O's. Looking to throw on third. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-0. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Caught in the backfield, it's Russo. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Johnson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete to the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pucks it out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Moran. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Iowa State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Complete. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's his fourth interception of the game. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw, it's Moran. Hauls it in with one hand. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it and stop the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far at Ames. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it away to start the second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Got the quick completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to set up the screen. Crosses the 30. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Moran. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hoffman. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying play action. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Utah found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Salt Lake City. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball. Intercepted, and the defense has set them up. Touchdown, Cyclones! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
33, South Florida, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Quick release on the RPO. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
2nd down.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Riggs. Oh, what a cut! He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Grab near the marker. It's Russo. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
6 up, 7. 1st and goal, USF.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's now 2nd and goal.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
South Florida, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Moran. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. Handoff from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long.
Cyclone fans, on your feet. It's 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
By the receiver.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooked.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Bulls are flying down the field.
For the offense.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
On the run, it's Cotton.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
2nd down coming up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, USF.
Quarterback on the keeper. Diving for the score. He loses the football. Touchdown, USF. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
In the end zone.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point was good.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and make it.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Moran. That's reeled in, it's Robinson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
That's offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. That last incompletion brings up a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Memphis was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Bluff City. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Had to throw it before he wanted. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Unloads to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Split backs here. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Riggs. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Brought. Just. Red zone, he moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. He wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Mitchell. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fights off the defender. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. They think there's room to run to the right here. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. To the ground with the back. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a